Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of a Stepdle puzzle. On this day in 1627, Robinson Crusoe was born. Kind of. I mean, he's obviously a fictional character. But in the book, apparently, this was his date of birth, 30th of September 1627. And to mark this occasion, I'm going to be using some words connected with Robinson Crusoe as my starting guesses. He was, of course, cast away. And cast gives me a green tea, not four greys. So I will take that. It's given me a lift, you could say. Oh, we get the I, but it's not in the right place. So it's going to be first or third. Almost certainly going to be third. It could be quit or omit or grit. Which of these is less likely? I really don't know. It could be unit. Those are four options, none of which share any letters. I suppose quit and unit share a U, don't they? So let's try unit. We get the U! Really happy that I went for that one first, rather than going through omit and grit and so on. That is a win for me, I think, not having to fall into a hard mode trap there. Right. He was washed up on the shore. Shore only gives me an O. I thought I might avoid 5 greys there pretty comfortably, but I only got one letter correct. Right, I'm not going to flout the rules, I'm going to keep trying to guess the right word. I wish I'd flouted that guess though. What are we going to do instead? Are we going to have a duplicated letter? Goody or boozy or moody with a duplicated O? If it's not a duplicated O, we're probably going to have 2 consonants in positions 1 and 2, and I'm really not sure what those are going to be. So let's try the duplicated O. It's not. We still haven't worked out too much. At least we've got the M now. So it could be among. That would explain why there's not a duplicated O, because there is another vowel. There we go. It was among us all along. Right, he was washed up on an island, so of course we're going to use island. Gives me an A and an L. I could try an AL ending, couldn't I? Or an LA beginning. Or something completely different, I suppose. Those were the first 2 options that spring to mind, but I'm not sure either of them is that likely. Let's try formal. Let's go back to the AL ending that I suggested. It is an AL ending, but the rest of it is completely wrong. Right, let's see if we've got a duplicated A then. I don't really like duplicating letters, as you know, but it's quite likely in this case, I think. There is a duplicated A, but still the rest of it is hopelessly wrong. That is very unexpected. I thought if it was a duplicated A, it would be that word, but I suppose it's going to be appeal instead. I can see the appeal of duplicated letters. 2 A's and 2 P's in that word. Right, we will end with mariner, because of course that's why he was on a ship in the first place. He was effectively a mariner, sailing around. Mariner has got such good letters, but only the E is useful today. That is unfortunate, and it's not in that position, so it's not an ED, an ER, or an ING ending. So that is a bit of a problem, because it probably means it's going to be a bit more difficult for me to get this word. Let's hope I don't stumble. Let's go for stubble, because it clearly can't be stumble. Again, I don't like duplicating the B, but this does test a few new letters, so it is a bit of a trade-off. Oh, not remotely close. Clearly I should have tried the O, because that's the only other vowel that we can have. Either that or it's going to be duplicated E's. That is a possibility, I suppose. I was going to say LET is a possible ending, like outlet, but something longer, obviously. But it can't be that, because the E can't be the penultimate letter. So, what is the ending of this word going to be? It can't be something like plotted or clotted. Which means it's a lot more difficult to think of possibilities. Deplete would repeat the E several times, but of course we just worked out it can't end in an E, so that's not right. Collect is a possibility. It's got duplicated L's and C's. I don't like that, but it's the only thing I've thought of that is remotely plausible, so it's worth a shot. We have collected 7 greens. That's what we like. Again, I've ruined the pattern. We don't get quadruple 4 because I solved that last one too quickly, ironically. But that's better than solving it too slowly. 15 total guesses. That means we have 5 left in hand, as you can see at the top. And that is the Stepdle puzzle. So thank you for watching, and now go and make sure you don't get stranded on a desert island. Bye for now.